Welcome to the first episode of my basic Roblox Studio scripting tutorial series. Today's video will just be going over variables, three types of variables, the main three types: string, int, and boolean. And we'll tell you today what those mean and what you can do with those a little bit. Alright, let's get into it. So if you don't have any scripting knowledge at all yet, that is completely fine. And I'm going to be guiding you through what variables are in Roblox Studio and how to use them. And I'm telling you, you're going to want to know this if you're going to want to know how to script in Roblox Studio. It is one of the most commonly used things in Roblox Studio. Alright, let's get right into it. There is three kinds of variables, 3 or 4. And to do all of them first, you're going to want to call local. You're going to have to always type local in a single line. Then you're going to want to name your variable. You're going to put space after local. And then this is where you put your name at. You can put numbers in your name, but you're going to have to put the numbers in front of the letters. You cannot put the numbers in front of the letters. Now that we have 3 variables, let me show you the 3 kinds. We have a string variable, which contains text, for example, and then this text will now store that data. So if you want to, for example, print out this text, and if you wanted to use this text that was inside of here, let's say this name was super long and you wouldn't have to type all that out, we could just call it long name, and then if you want to print that out into the console, we could just do print out long name instead of having to type all that out. That's just one use case right there. Alright, then you got your second kind of variable. That's a number variable. I'm gonna just rename it real quick to long number. And then you see here, in this case, instead of strings, if we want it to be just a number value and not a text value, we don't have to use string, these two thingies. I forget what they're called, braces, brackets, or paraphrase or something. We don't have to use those with number values. We only have to do that with string values. You can also put number values to be in a string form. But yeah, you don't have to use those little text font things. Alright, so then the third one is a true or false statement. You can set it to either true or false. Yeah. You can make, we're not going to get into this until later, but say an if statement. If game mode is idle, then we could use it, for example, to make a cooldown in an if statement, which I don't expect you to understand by now, just because this is a beginner's tutorial, but if you do, cool. But yeah, we're going to get into that later in the beginner scripting series. There's tons of use case scenarios for variables. They're, again, the bare bones of scripting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see more content on my channel, make sure to hit the notifications button. And let me know what other kinds of videos you'd like me to put based on Roblox Studio tutorials.